Okay, I will talk mainly about one thing, about how it will stabilize the inner politics in China. Why it actually, if you can beat them, join them. That means if you can't stop this change, you need to set a specific path for citizens to make the change within. But first of all, rebuttal. We've heard from Alon that we need a gradual change. That means that it's from the bottom to the up. We think that this kind of logic is good for a democratic state, democratic system, in which we give power to the citizens. We give power to the citizens to change, to have ideas, and to affect the regime. In China, you forget that our purpose as a regime to keep our power, to keep our political power as a political party. That means that we need if we let the people shape their ideas, shape their identity and needs, they will start to ask questions. Ask questions may lead to rebel acts, may lead to revolution against the government, may lead to action that cannot be stopped by the government when it will happen. That's what Jennifer told you. Changing from bottom to up may actually be harmful for China. We need to give the people maybe illusion that we have made some change in order to keep away other things that the Western liberal democracies today talk about. Also, we didn't hear any answer about Jennifer's first point about how people today are afraid from joining China or be more than an economic relation with China, and giving that card for the Western liberal democracy may lead to China to replace a USA rule. Also, we've heard that it undermines the legitimacy because the society today in China is so conservative. But two answers for that. First of all, we see that people today in China accept a lot of laws and a lot of ideas that are brought by the system, by the regime. They resist less than in other countries. They still don't have the power to resist or to rebel against the government, and we need to keep it that way. And our suggestion, keep it that way. Second, we think that when the government, when the people will hear the international discussion about what happened in China, when Western liberal democracies will start to talk about how China made a good step, a change that allow us to make more international relations with them, the citizens will understand the benefit beyond this law. We think that it may lead to a better discussion within China, and not as you explained to us, as a conservative society that will backlash against the regime. And we don't see it today regarding different rules that China promote inside. Okay, to my point, we think that today, within China, within China, there's a liberal values that invade to citizens by social media, by social network, by media. People absorbing and listening to liberal ideas, and maybe some individuals begin to question the regime, question the laws that exist in China. In order to stop it, we can't continue in our way telling people we will not make any change. In order to stop it, we need actually to give people something or some illusion that we made some change. So what we need to 1 second, I will take you. What we need to do is sweep under the carpet the whole discussion about freedom of expression, about giving more political freedom, and give the people the opportunity, this law or this small change, in order to tell them, if you want to change, if you have ideas, you can cooperate with us. You can work within the system. You can, I will take you in a second, you can affect the system by demanding, or we can be affected by the international arena. And that will be to lead to more stabilized political in China, yes.
China's closest partner is Russia, that has an amazingly strong stance against gays. How do you think you're getting a better international situation when you're going far away against the main line of your closest partner?
Okay, but we think today that China cannot be dependent upon only Russia and these countries. Today, the power within the Western liberal democracies, the way the political arena shape is by the Western liberal democracies. If you will continue to depend on specific areas or specific states, in some point you will lose your advantage. In order to keep your advantage, you need to give also something to Western liberal democracies, to tell them you need to keep your relations with us. Also, we think that with Russia, we think that with Russia there's a strong relation that will keep the relations, even if we will make this change. Because actually, as Jennifer told you, this change will lead to showing the world that there is a different liberal changes that can be made, not as the Western liberal democracies demand, but as our needs and as our path that we choose as a government, and also because it will lead to more stabilized government, we beg you to propose.